this video, I'm going to be showing you ab work level 1. So these are some essential ab exercises to get you feeling a little burn through your core. You won't need any props, just a mat, towel, or carpet to lay down on. If you have a towel, then you can roll it up underneath your head for a little head pad, or you can use a head pad there. We're going to start sitting up. I'm going to have my feet flat, my knees bent, and I'm stacked up on the sharpest points of my sit bones, okay? I'm going to have my hands behind my thighs, just underneath my knees here. From this nice neutral spine, I'm going to take a nice big inhale, and then an exhale as I roll off the back of my sit bones, find full flexion, and then inhale, stack them all the way up nice and tall. And then again, exhale, just finding some nice curve through the spine to start. Inhale, stack up nice and tall. Again, exhale, scoop through the abs, lifting my belly button up and in towards my spine, and stack up nice and tall. Do 2 more times just like that. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, stack up nice and tall. 1 more. Exhale, scoop and roll. Shoulders away from the ears, and stack up nice and tall. Now we're going to exhale, roll it back. Take those hands off, place them up on the edge of your bathtub position here. And then keep that C curve of the spine as you take everything forward. Here's your half roll back. Exhale as you scoop and roll back. Inhale forward. We'll do 4 more. Exhale, scoop, roll. 4. And back forward. And 3. I'm keeping that shape of my spine here. 2 more, just opening up through my hip flexors in the front. And last one, roll it back. And then pull it all the way back forward. You can stack yourself up nice and tall, extend the legs long, and then roll yourself all the way down until you're laying flat on your back. Here's where you can place your head pad or towel, if you have it. We're gonna go into 100 just to get the blood flowing, gets warmness to the body here. So hands flat down, legs right together, and squeezing right together. For this essential level, we're gonna keep the legs long and down here. I'm going to inhale to nod my chin, lengthen the back of my neck. Exhale to curl my upper spine off, hands reaching away and long in line with my shoulders. I'm going to start to pulse through the hands here. We're going to go 5 pulses on an inhale, 5 pulses on an exhale. The higher that you curl up, the less tension you'll have in your neck. Squeeze those inner thighs together as you pulse. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're halfway. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more breath in, and then an exhale to release it all the way down, nice and warm. The next exercise we're going to do is a full roll up here. I'm going to place the hands behind my head for a little bit of support through my skull. I have my elbows pointing up towards the ceiling. I'm going to let my head go heavy into my hands so that my arms can do the work to lift my head and not my neck. So, a little nod of the chin, and an exhale to peel your spine off, squeeze those legs together, go all the way up and over, and then stack up nice and tall. And then you're going to exhale as you roll yourself all the way back, starting from the tail, all the way up to head. And then again, we'll just do 3 full roll-ups like this, peeling the spine off, and then stacking up nice and tall. Make sure you're scooping through that imprinted position as you go all the way down. And then an inhale, nod, exhale. As you curl and roll yourself all the way up, let's go 1 more time all the way back down. Scoop through imprint, keep those abs nice and engaged all the way to the end. Don't let them go. Keep them nice and engaged through here. Good, now we're gonna nod your chin. You're gonna curl up into that 100 position with the head. Lengthen the arms down. Reach the fingertips away, float 1 leg up into a tabletop, and then lengthen all the way back down. So now we're working through stabilizers because we're alternating 1 leg and the other, keeping those abs nice and taut the whole time. Pull, and then lengthen. Now you can see your pelvis when you're in this position. Can you lift 1 leg and then the other without letting your pelvis shift side to side? So a little bit of oblique engagement here to stop yourself from rotating, and lift.
lower. Let's do one more on each leg, right and then left. Lift, curl yourself up a touch higher for the last one. Lift, lower it all the way down, and relax. Reach your hands back behind you, reach your toes away. Give yourself a nice big stretch here. Find some length. Big deep breath. Exhale everything out. And let's go right into some oblique work. So I'm going to roll to your side to come up to a seated position. We're going to go into an obliques roll back. So I have my feet flat and my knees bent. My arms are going to be reaching out in front of me. I'm going to roll off the back of my sit bones and go through an imprint. Then I'm going to start to twist open. Reach one hand back behind me, look towards that hand. Pull it all the way back in as I sit up nice and tall. So I roll through an imprint, reach back, a little oblique twist, and then up and forward, stack up nice and tall. So I'm exhaling as I go back, inhaling to find some length. Exhale, twist and roll back. Inhale, find some length. And then again, exhale as you go back and make sure that those hands stay parallel. You're not reaching on any diagonals there. And all the way back. Exhale, roll it back. Keep those feet planted, nice and heavy. Don't let them start to hover off. Let's do two more. Exhale, roll back. Scoop that tail between your legs. Sit up nice and tall. And last one. Exhale, roll it back. And then sit all the way up, nice and tall. Good work. We're gonna go right back down to laying on your back. You can have that little pad or towel behind your head. We're gonna go into a single leg pull, okay? So I'm gonna show you this one with my head down to start. I'm gonna pull one leg into my chest, nice and tight, and the other leg through a tabletop is gonna extend outward. And then I'm gonna pull in as I switch, and then pull in as I switch. And then I'm gonna add that upper body. So here we go, you pull it in, switch, squeeze that leg in towards your torso, switch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice and slow and controlled, exhale. Trying to find no rotation in the spine. So really working to stabilize, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pull that knee into your chest, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Exhale, exhale, and last one. Keep those legs up, pull them into a tabletop, place your hands by your knees. We're going into a double leg stretch. Imagine you're taking a top hat off of your head with your hands. As you reach your legs away, circle your arms around and pull the knees in. Exhale, inhale, pull it in. Exhale, inhale, pull it in. You got 4 more. Exhale, inhale, pull it in. 3, pull it in. 2, pull it in, nice and controlled. Last one, pull it in, and then curl yourself up into a little ball. Give yourself a little rock side to side as a rest here. Great work. We're gonna go into a little side series here. So this one you're gonna be laying on your side. I'm just gonna have my knees bent here to start. My bottom hand is nice and long. I'm gonna have my top hand in front of me for balance. All I'm gonna do is drive this bottom hand into the floor to give myself an ab curl up to the side and then lengthen away. So this hand is just here for balance. I'm not pushing into the floor. I can lift myself up with lats down on this side and obliques up on the top on this side. And this hand is not helping me to push up. So it's a little pull, 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 and then lower it down. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, pull, 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 and then lower down. And one more. Exhale, pull, 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 and then lower down. Then you can swing around over to the other side. I think I said 3 more, maybe 2 more. You'll notice that I'm horrible at math. Always do an extra round if you need. Knees right together, squeezing underneath you. Top hand there just for balance. You're gonna lift yourself up, press that bottom hand down to the floor, get that arm engaged, and then lower down. Exhale, squeezing rib cage to hip on the top without letting that knee disconnect, and then lower down. Now we'll do 3 more for real this time. Exhale, 3, lift it up, and then lower it back down, and 2, exhale, squeeze through those obliques, and then lower it down, and last one, exhale, squeeze, lift, and then lower all the way back down. Good, we're gonna go into a bridge here. We're gonna get some glutes and hamstrings involved with a little bit of ab stabilization at the top.
So to find my shoulder bridge position, I put my feet right together with my knees bent, hands flat. I open my toes up to the side and then my heels. And my heels are a little bit closer to your bum than you think. No head pad or towel underneath for this one because we're going to be rolling up. We don't want to put too much pressure onto the cervical spine. So find your imprinted pelvis and then release. And then imprint, tuck the pelvis and then release. And then maybe tuck and get those glutes involved a little higher. And then release. And then maybe lift it a little higher. And then release. And you guessed it, go a little higher. And then release. Couple more. We're almost all the way to the top, a little higher. And release. And the last one, you get all the way to the top. Keep those glutes and hamstrings nice and engaged. Ab is nice and tight, but not too high up that we start to extend from the lumbar and get up and crunchy in the neck and shoulders. So I'm thinking sternum rib cage down, but pelvis up and tucking at the top so I can stay actively lifting through the abs the entire time. When I melt down, I'm gonna go from sternum all the way down, full through my imprint out to neutral. One more time, a little tuck. And then release, low abdominals. And then release, little higher. And then release, little higher. And then release, little higher. And then release, couple more, almost all the way at the top. Finding some articulation, some abs and glutes together. Last one, all the way up to the top. Tuck a little higher, squeeze glutes and hamstrings. Get your sternum nice and soft, so I'm in a straight line through here. And then take a deep breath in. And then exhale as you start to roll through, articulating one piece of your spine at a time, all the way out until your tailbone. Good. So that's a shoulder bridge exercise, just rolling up and down, starting to articulate through the spine. I'm going to give you one more exercise here. We're going to do a rollover or a jackknife. I'll give you the rollover option and then the jackknife option, but first we'll start with prep for the rollover. So rollover prep, I'm going to cross my hands and put them underneath my sacrum, underneath my bum here. I'm going to take my feet through tabletop, cross at the ankle. Now, I'm going to try my best to keep my knees over top of my hips and then just lift my feet up towards the ceiling. So the goal is to get your pelvis off of your hands. If it doesn't come off, that's okay. Just lifting and lowering down. So it's low abs and then lower. Low abs and then lower. Now I don't want my knees to come up towards me to lift my pelvis off. Then it's just my hip flexors and momentum that's going. I want to reach my feet straight up towards the ceiling, get low abdominals. And low abdominals. Try 3 more. Squeeze, exhale, lift. Pull, exhale, lift. Low abs, last one, exhale, lift. And then we can lower down. Place your hands flat, take anything out from underneath your head. We're gonna go into a rollover from here. We're gonna take the legs through tabletop and extend them out. We're gonna go hinge from the hip. Exhale, as you reach up and over, you're coming up onto your spine. My abs are engaged and tight like crazy here. I'm just gonna do a little lower and lift. Open the feet out to the side. Flex the feet and then control through my abs. Here comes the ab burn as you roll down nice and slow. And then reach, close the legs. We'll do one more here and then I'll show you a jackknife. Pull up and over. You can do a little lower lift for a little hamstring engagement. Open, flex, and then crazy ab control as you articulate through your spine one piece at a time. Reach away and squeeze together. You can do that a few more times if you'd like, or we can go on to a jackknife, which is hinging the hips. Exhaling as you go up. Reach those toes up towards the ceiling. You're going to try and keep those feet over top of your face. Don't let them go back behind you. As you control through your abs, articulate through your spine, press those hands into the floor as you roll yourself down, and then reach away. There's your jackknife. If you're still going with your roll up, great work. If you're trying this jackknife, reach those toes up towards the ceiling, and then exhale as you melt through the spine one piece at a time, nice and slow and controlled all the way to pelvis, and then reach away through tabletop, 1 foot at a time to roll yourself all the way down. Great work. I'm going to give you one more exercise here just to release through your back to finish. Come up onto your hands and knees or fists and knees. You're going to reach one hand up towards the ceiling. Nice big inhale. And then exhale as you thread the needle through and place that shoulder down, or as far down as you can get it. Whatever your range of motion in your shoulder is. Just finding some openness, movement through your spine, a little opening and release through the abs here. To finish with extension, you can do a couple on the other side, reaching up, thread the needle through, get the shoulder as far down as you can. A couple more, find some extension, open through the abs, and reach it down and through. One more time, and reach it down and through. Shake out those wrists. And that's it. You've made it through some essential ab exercises or level 1 ab video. I hope you feel the burn in your core. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.